Hello everyone, welcome on back to Pallegney. Alright, so first things first, we're going to get the harvester set out on the sorghum field right here. I didn't realize, but it is actually ready. It's been a little while since I've been in here to record, so had to make sure I looked around everywhere and kind of made sure I at least had an idea of what was going on. I think the plan is we'll probably have a worker at least work on this field here. And more likely a worker will end up working on planting as well. Alright, so yeah, planting. Like I said, I think we're going to do canola in this field. And I might do canola in some other fields as well. We could potentially do canola oil into it. That's the thought process, at least. We will need this to do hoeing today, though. Probably this tractor. I'm assuming it'll have to be this tractor. I haven't looked at how much a hoe needs for horsepower, but 160, I think. I feel like the class could do that, right? I think so. We have the 470, right? We do, so yeah, it should be fine on the class as well, I guess. Alright, well, with those things started, we also, of course, have a bunch of hay bales that have to be picked up today, so the goal is to get either cows or water buffalo. I'm not sure if we can get either or in here, I would imagine. Then we do have that small little production there, we can kind of make do. Yeah, it looks like water buffalo or normal cows. I'm kind of leaning towards just regular cows then. Maybe that's the wrong idea. We've done water buffalo. I haven't done regular cows in 22 or in 25 yet, so I'm kind of tempted. Alright, so try to turn up the DPI on my mouse to get this a little bit better, but I'm not too bad at stacking bales. I'm a little bit better with a telehandler, in my opinion, but I'm not terrible. I might need my rear weight. I might. We'll see if we can do two. Yeah, it picks up two just fine. And that's probably about as high as I'm going to go is two. So I don't think we'll need any more than that. Might just bring up two bales up to the farm, actually. Once I get these on the trailer, I might just bring a bale or two up and we can get the cows or water buffalo bought. Obviously water buffalo I would imagine would probably be better for the series, because money would be far better. Oh, I just now learned how to do third person. Huh. I knew you could do it in 25, I just didn't know how. I never looked it up because I was like, well, what's the chances of me really needing it? But I think I'll bring two bales up there, actually. We'll see if I can just stick it on one side and then get the other bale on the other side of the fork. I know, shocking, I'm actually using a bale spike for bales. Normally I use forks, just like regular forklift type forks almost. Pallet forks would be the correct term. Honestly, while I'm up here, I'll probably grab my rear weight, wherever I put it. It's a little bit tippy. I feel like that's probably the area. Yeah. I mean, we could have a bit of a mix. We could have some water buffalo in there. I'm not against it. Let's look at our... This is done, by the way. But I'm going to deactivate that. I might put the sorghum in here, so... Well, I mean, it looks like it would support milk as well as buffalo milk. So I haven't did regular milk yet, so I'm kind of tempted just to do that. I know the water buffalo are obviously the cool new thing, but it's just... Well, facts, I just haven't had these yet, so I think we'll start with a smaller amount. That's a lot of money. We'll start out with 8 on those. I think, is it brown Swiss that do milk? Yes. We'll start out with 8 on that. So that's a lot of money we just spent, obviously. And I think we'll buy 2 of the 0 months of both, actually. That puts us at 20. Then they can kind of reproduce. I'm not going to probably put straw in there. As far as I know, we have milk, too, so obviously we'll have to, make sure we keep on top of that. Doesn't look like we have to worry about water. No. As far as I know, straw is only used for manure, so I don't think we need that. Now, I did want to mention, I'm not sure, but this might be the only Pallegney video this week. I'm not sure if you can tell in my voice, but I have been sick. I'm getting better now, but I wasn't able to record as much in that week. Or that time, I should say. So I think in total I'm going to end up recording 3 videos instead of the usual 4 in a regular week. And as far as I can tell, Pallegney will likely be short one unless I can potentially... I would say let me in here. I could potentially still get another one recorded for this week, but it just kind of depends on timing. Making sure I can record more than what I would normally do in a week. I also noticed on our field that we planted last time, I believe, I have the fertilize once mod on. I did not realize that. So, we only have to fertilize our fields once, which is quite convenient, really. Uh, 43% full, so I'll just leave this probably in this area for now. Alright. Well, let's head back out to the grass field. I'm not sure how many trailer loads this will take. Probably quite a few, if I had to guess at least. I'm not the greatest at stacking, so I don't think it's going to be the best stack it could possibly be. I'm hoping we can get this done ourselves, and then I'll probably do the hoeing as well. Maybe we could finish some harvest. We do need to get the second layer of fertilizer in this field too. That is yet to be done for this grass field. But we gotta make sure we get... Oh, yep, it all went down. I took the turn a little bit too tight. Alright, there we go. And let's get this time speed up. I completely forgot to do that. I'm not sure how many bales are out here. I think there's 20 some in total. But I think if we can at least clear, you know, a good majority this first and then do the rest on a second trip, it won't be too bad. I do realize this trailer actually does have a function for the auto load, like teleporting auto load. I don't plan on using it, so I could in the future maybe, but I think for the time being, this isn't too bad to do, so allows me to get a little bit better at stacking too. We'll have to actually, well, I guess we don't have to right now. I was going to say maybe we should do the canola oil, but that's not really a necessity type thing. We don't need to go and grab that out of the mill because we're going to keep it rented. That's the plan, I think. You can at least get the sorghum maybe through there as flour. I don't know if I'm going to do that with every crop, but I'm going to at least do that this time with the sorghum. Because I think we still have like another oat field we could do, which I think it might be ready to harvest actually. I think so. We have quite a few fields ready to harvest and that need to be planted too. Because after that one up there, there's still 2 smaller fields that need to be planted still. Which is kind of where that fertilize once kind of comes in handy. We should just have to obviously fertilize once and the fields will be fully fertilized. So it should make that a heck of a lot easier. Alright, well, I'll just go ahead and start the time lapse, and you know, I'm not quite sure when I'll end the time lapse. Either it'll be when the whole field is done, or it'll be me struggling with the one shed. We'll see how easy that is to maneuver, at least. Yeah, I'll text everyone once the time lapse is done.
Well, I woke up on the lobby floor. Yeah, last night was some kind of war. I'm coming down like a waterfall. I check my phone, but you never call. Lost in the ceiling, caught up in the ceiling. I can't seem to let it go. Locked in this cage, I've been stuck here for days, and I can't seem to let you go. You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out. Come let me make up for all these pain. I've been a mess, tied by all these chains. Open my eyes, now I finally see. Shut the key, yeah. Can we be free? You pull me up, yeah. Can we be free? And I put you down. Well, I woke up and saw everything but you next to me.
Alright, so it looks like it'll all fit on one trailer. It's probably a little bit overfilled. Just a little bit. Oh, come on. Let me just barely up there. It's a tight fit. It's a tight fit. Should be another one, right? Yep. I knew there's another one right in that area. And there's just one left. It's perfect amount, really. That was a good thing I brought the 2 over earlier. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't be able to do this. Oh, wow. You telling me you couldn't just finish that? Like, there's a little bit of room there, right? Just a little bit. They're stuck. Oh. They've been doing that probably the whole time. Which kind of makes that worse, honestly. Because It's been, I don't know, almost 10 minutes of real time of them just sitting there, spinning their tires, not getting anywhere. Go figure, I guess. Yeah, I think I'll get this refilled. I could almost have it start on the bigger field right here. Do we have enough time for it to finish, though? I don't know. I think we'll do the smaller ones first. Long term, I might look to sell those two smaller fields. I don't know if they're really worth having, keeping long term. It's just one of those things where it's like, the amount of effort I'm going to put into it, is it going to be worth it? Obviously, they're small fields, so they don't take long to harvest, but I still have to bring the combine over there. I think I'll get this probably filled up on fertilizer at least. Seeds will easily be fine. Yeah, we'll get this started down here. You'll probably finish both of the small fields here, I would think. I think so, at least. And I think we'll do canola down here as well. Try to have at least a couple of fields that are in the similar crops. Right around the similar growth time. No, same growth time. But be ready about the same time. Now let's see how well this pulls. We still have the one field that needs to be hoed. I'm kind of tempted to buy it. Obviously, we don't have like a ton of money, so it's be a little bit tighter, but we should have almost $50,000 to sell next month. Right? Canola oil, $49,000. So we have quite a bit to be sold next month. Could probably sell the eggs around the same time. And yes, I know, like, the long planks and stuff, I don't know where they are. So, just so everyone's aware. I know they show here. I don't know where they are actually at, though. So, if somebody can let me know, that'd be cool. But we also have straw. Don't know where that is. It's in the bales. So, yeah, I don't know. But we have about $50,000 almost of canola oil to sell. So we'll be selling that probably next month, it looks like. I believe it's November, December for a lot of those oils. Canola I know is November. Is canola oil the same way? It looks like December, actually. If it's at a high enough price, we probably still sell it, but... really, we only have one sell station for that. I think that might be up here. Because the other one is the train, and at the current moment, in 25, the train is kind of bugged. If I've been playing for 20 minutes, the train will be way off in the distance, 50-some kilometers away. It's supposed to be fixed in the upcoming patch, from what I have been told, but as of recording, that patch has not came, so... I have no idea how this works, so... absolutely no clue. Oh. Hey! Hey! Now, how do we take them out? Can we, I doubt we can just use super strength, no? Oh, okay. And we just say how many bales we want to take out. Okay. Okay. It's not too bad. I'll put this bale inside of the cow pen. That's not too bad. Honestly, I might have to look to use those more in the future. I haven't used them before. But I'm probably going to have to think about it. That's quite convenient. I don't know why I'm driving over here. We will need a milk tanker at some point for the cows, too. I would almost bet at some point we're going to hit a point where we're going to produce too much milk for our little dairy here. How much will a bottle of milk go through? Yeah, not a ton. So, yeah, not a ton. That is a little bit unfortunate. So maybe we add another dairy onto the farm? We could buy another one. I just recently actually installed a new modded dairy that just recently came out. So maybe we look to add that maybe in here. I wouldn't be against that, of course. I think it was like a $55,000, so it's significantly cheaper than the base game options. Outside of the miniature one. I think there's a miniature one. I'm not sure if I have it added in here, though. Because sometimes I add things, but I don't always add it to every map. And oh no, oh yeah, no, that's different. Well, actually, that is a dairy. $36,000. That's a large dairy for $36,000. It's a little bit big. It's a little bit big though. But yeah, maybe I can get the other one added in, and we can potentially use that one. I'm going to get the hoe purchased. I think I'm going to buy it because we'll use it enough. Simple enough reason. That, or we potentially just waste some money renting it all the time. This is probably going to struggle getting this brought over. It's probably not the ideal tractor for this. It is, slight incline too, but... Alright, so we are here. I'd be curious if there's dairy on the map even. Like we could maybe just rent that one. If there is. And, if we do need it. That did not go over too well. Alright, let's get this lower gum flour activated. This should get done and through this by the time we need to sell it. I think flour is January, I want to say, for flour. Flour. January, yeah. And yeah, I was going to check. Is there a dairy on the map? I think there is. Yeah, dairy. What do you know? Look, there's one right there. Because 100 cows can produce quite a bit of dairy, or quite a bit of milk in a month. So once we do get there, obviously we're not quite there or even close. We have, what, 16 that can actually produce milk, which is not a ton. So we're a little bit away from producing a ton of it. For the time being, we can easily probably put it in our own, and if we get some extra, I'm not quite sure where the milk shows up. I don't think it shows in here, does it? Oh, no, it does. Okay. I didn't see it before on the small menu, so I wasn't sure where it was, but... Okay, it does show in there. Alright, so here we are with the rest of the Silver Cup. Try not to hit the one hole this time. Oh, I almost thought we were gonna. There we go. And the one worker completed their task. Yeah, I assumed it was this one. And you know what? I think I'll put it on the other one as well today, actually. So I'm going to do the hoeing still, so I should easily have time to have this finish. The next time we'll have 3 fields that'll need to be weeded / hoed. And I'm going to make this the same crop as that field. I think that's going to be the way that these 2 fields somewhat will make sense is if they're the same crop. And if we're doing other fields of it. Otherwise it doesn't quite make sense to do all the time like that, so... Alright, so I'll go and get the trailer dropped off at the farm, and then we'll pick up the hoe, and we can start working on that field. Alright, so here we are with the hoe. I think we'll do steering assist. That'll make this 10 times easier. And honestly, this'll finish pretty quick. Hoeing is always one of those things where it does not take nearly as much time as you think. I've done some pretty big fields and it does not take that long, so... And off we go! Well, I think I'll just start the time lapse. We'll finish out the hoeing here.
Know that I've been the enemy, but I've had my moment of gravity. Lost in the ceiling, caught up in the ceiling, I can't seem to let it go. Locked in this cage, I've been stuck here for days and I can't seem to let you go. You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out. Come let me make up for all these pain. I've been a mess, died by all these chains. Open my eyes, now I finally see. Shut the key, yeah. Carry me.
Alright, so just like that, we are done. So this field is done. We'll need it over in probably this field next. Obviously, we have the 2 other smaller fields that will also need it here shortly. Which I need to check on planting. It's almost done. I can just take over on this, I figure. You know, why not? Lots of round around the edge strips for the steering assist. So that looks pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. So we've made quite a bit of progress on the whole fields situation. We've planted a total of 3 today, 1 harvest. We got all the hay bales picked up, which we'll have to make sure we get that field second layer fertilized next month. I think we have 1 harvest down here. Yeah, field 15 is ready, and field 16 looks like it's almost ready. 15 would probably be the priority, though. Kind of what I'm thinking. Just because that's oats, and that would be sold sooner. And the other ones soybeans. So that would be middle of the year, middle of next year, it would be sold. So quite a ways out still. Anyways, that is everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.